Hey guys, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft. Now I've been doing loads of work around here since the last episode, and I've made a start on the final end game house. I'll show you that in a second, but before we do that, I just want to take a look around the farm and see if we got any more baby animals, because it's been almost a whole year in game since the last episode. So yeah, it's been quite a while, and I've been doing loads and loads of grinding. So I know for a fact that we've got some new baby cows, which are not so baby anymore, they're quite large. It seems we got one male and one female out of those two babies, which is pretty cool. Here's the male from last year. I don't think he's actually fully grown yet either, because he's still quite small compared to his parents, which are huge. Sweet, so that's pretty cool. We've got 3 females now. That will up our milk production once this female actually grows up, and hopefully these guys grow up to be nice and big and strong. I should probably start breeding these sheep again soon. And I might sacrifice a pig or two soon as well, because I'm getting quite low on meat. Although I have been killing a couple of chickens, because we've got loads of chickens still. Good stuff. And if you remember from a few episodes ago, we also bred the horses. So let's check if we've got any baby horses around here. I don't see one. Oh, I do see one. Oh, that is so cool. I'm not too sure. I haven't actually bred horses in vanilla Minecraft, so I don't really know what the vanilla horses look like. Okay. Hey, why are you not... What happened? You're not pregnant anymore, so you must have had a baby, but it's not in here. Maybe it's in the other thing. Let me check. You're female as well, and you gave birth to a little baby male horse. He's so cute, and he looks just like you. A little bit darker. That is amazing. That's so cute. So I'm not too sure if that's what the horses look like in regular vanilla. Where has that baby gone? This is interesting, because I definitely bred both of them, but there's only one baby horse. Maybe it appeared outside the building and ran away. I don't know. If that was the case, it would be somewhere close by. Ooh, spoilers, you shouldn't have seen that house yet. Anyway, I guess, because I'd definitely be able to see it on the minimap if it was anywhere close by. There's a dot over here, but I think that's a deer. Let's just check quickly. I'm pretty sure that's a deer over here. Yeah, there's the deer right there. So, I'm not too sure what happened to the other horse's baby, but that's okay. I would have preferred a little baby female, but male's all good. We will find somewhere for the little baby to live. For now, he can grow up with the 2 females, the 2 ladies. And we have a name for the male horse as well. I've actually picked some names. So, it was kind of a toss-up between 2 names that I quite liked. There was one called... One of the names was Wahlberg, and one of the names I liked was Marengo, which was Napoleon's horse, a name for Napoleon's horse, I think. I picked Wahlberg. It's quite cool and quite manly. So this guy is now Wahlberg. I think that's kind of supposed to be like Mark Wahlberg. I'm not too sure. But anyway, I like it. He seems to like it. Gave us a nice little smile. Do the smile. Do the smile again. No. No more smile. Okay. And we've also got a name for a female wolf. We had quite a few suggestions for the female wolf, so I've picked one as well, and we're going to name her. That was kind of a split decision between 2 names as well. I couldn't really choose between Christina or Blaze. In the end, I think I'm going to go with Blaze. So, female doggy, you are now called Blaze. We have Blaze, Rick, and Jimmy. Jimmy, I think, is the stupid one. He looks kind of simple. So yeah, we have named pretty much all of our animals now, although we can now name that little baby horse. Not too sure if I'm going to keep a second male horse though. We may just set him free. He can be a wild stallion, just like his daddy was. Anyway, the house. I want to show you the house, but it's now getting dark, obviously. So we'll take a quick sneak peek, and then I'll show you it again in the daytime. So it's looking pretty cool, I think. I put the bricks and the walls and stuff just to give it kind of a slightly more modern feel than what most people usually tend to go for in TerraFirmaCraft. And I realise that that is a lot of hickory. There's a lot of hickory. The supports and the roof are both hickory. Yeah, that's kind of just how it turned out when I started building it. That's just how it turned out, and it will take a long time to actually replace those logs with something different, and I'm not too sure if I want to do that at the moment, so I think I'm going to keep it as hickory for now. I might possibly see about different roof designs, because I can take this save file and port it over into a creative world, and I can mess about with different roof designs and stuff like that. So I'm going to do that in between episodes, but for now, let's just check out what I've done. I've kind of made the front of the house and a nice little storage room. So let's check it out. First, I'm going to need to sleep. And before we sleep, we have to snack on something. I've heard eating cheese before bed is not a good idea, but we're going to do it anyway because it's Minecraft and it shouldn't really matter. Hopefully Walter's still around. Oh, that beautiful voice. I will never get tired of it. Okay, so I've actually been drinking out of a glass bottle. You may have heard it sounded like it broke then. They never break, apparently, whereas the clay jugs break quite often. You can't actually hold as much in a glass bottle, but it'll never break, so it's a lot easier to get your water supply. Anyway, it's going to look a hell of a lot better in the daytime because of the shaders and stuff. So yeah, front steps. Pretty basic front steps. We've got the fences here just to keep all the bad guys out. It's kind of... I've tried to keep it so that I can... Oh my god, here's me talking about safety. There's a freaking wither skeleton in my house. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm trying to keep it safe and blocked off so that nothing can get in here. So that's why I've got the fences and the fence gates. Obviously, I didn't really think about spawning inside, so everything's blocked off. These areas where I've got a dip and some black sand, eventually I'm going to have some water there, probably salt water. Once I can make red steel or blue steel and get a bucket and actually place water, also I'll do that here as well. We've got some berry bushes for actual bushes. I think they look pretty cool. And this center walkway, the path, was actually longer initially and went in different directions with walls on top, but it kind of blocked the view a bit too much, so I got rid of it and changed it up. Yeah, let's actually stack up and take a little look at it. I think it looks pretty good. We've got a nice little balcony over to the right, and the house is basically just gonna... I don't think I'm gonna have 2 levels on the sides. Maybe the middle part will be 2 levels and the sides kind of go out just 1 level, if you understand what I mean. Basically like this, so it's not really going to go much higher. I'll just put the roof on top of that, basically. But in the middle section, I'll do 2 floors. And yeah, I quite like it, although I may have to change the roof because it is quite a lot of hickory. Although I've played around with different textures, different logs, like ash seems to work quite well with hickory, but I just couldn't get a design that I was happy with, really. So, as I said, I'm going to have to play around, make a creative world and mess around, see if I can get something I like. I should have really actually designed a house in creative and just built it in this world, but yeah, I didn't do that, so I just started building, and this is how it turned out. I basically just wanted to make a storage room as quick as possible, so that's what I did. Okay, nothing can get over that. Good. I'm not too sure what this stone thing is on the side here, or what the hell I was thinking when I made that. I wanted to give it a slightly more modern feel, and I've noticed one way of doing that is just putting like random stone structures around, kind of like sculptures and stuff like that. And also the shaders, I wanted the shaders to kind of mess around with it, with shadows and stuff, and make it look all nice and cool and sexy. I may change that out because I'm not too sure I like it at the moment. It's kind of a bit strange and pointless. I wanted to have like a walkway going around with some water behind it. I may keep it, I may just change it, I'm not too sure. Anyway, I think we're going to have to deal with this wither skelly. Oh man, he's got a bronze helmet on as well. Ah, okay. This might be bad. We should be okay. Let's eat it. Oh no, don't do that. Okay, well we got him close anyway, so let's go. Let's do it. Kill him, and then we can take a look around. Oh, that was easy. Man, what was I scared of? Right, so this is the storage room. First room on the left. I wanted to do it close to the door because I'm always running back and forth to get things, and it's a pain in the butt. This is just temporary. Obviously, this will be extended. The corridor will be extended. There'll possibly be a room here as well. I may knock this through just here, maybe here, so it's equal with this. Not too sure. Work in progress at the moment. We've got some slabs just to give this end wall a nice little design. And wow, did you see that? Or was I just completely tripping out? That was like the chests moved or something. Some weird optical illusion. Okay, I may have been taking LSD or something. Anyway, yeah, usually these top chests wouldn't open. If you look carefully, it just did it again. Look, can you see that? That is so weird. It's like the chest's waving like a leaf. That is trippy as hell, man. Anyway, stop doing that. That is so freaky. Yeah, so I just chiseled a one slab, so one click on half slab mode with the chisel, and that basically allows you to open up the chest. You can see it better here. That is a really strange glitch that is going on there. That's freaking me out. Anyway, loads and loads of chests, so 3 in each thing. I've already moved most of my building materials over here. Other stuff will have to be moved over later. Basically just all my wood and stone and bricks and stuff like that. Floor design. Not too happy with the floor design, to be honest. Yeah, the pine looks okay. I wanted to do something different, so I added a nice little oak strip. I'm not too sure I like it. I may switch it out and put some carpet or something down. Who knows? But the main thing is loads and loads of storage. That's what I need. Desperately need. Also need to light this up over here because that is dark and stuff be spawning. Anyway, let's go up here. Epic mountain in the background. I've actually gone up there and planted some Douglas fir trees just so we get some extra height in the landscape behind us, behind the house. That'll make it look extra epic. Let's take a nice look from up here. As you can see, we got the beams going everywhere. Loads and loads of beams. The roof will be extended here, I think. So quite a low roof. And then a nice little balcony here. Possibly with another extension coming out underneath the balcony like that. Possibly. Not too sure. So the roof's basically just going to keep going this way. And not too sure how far. As I said, it's still a work in progress and I need to kind of play around in a creative world to get something that I'm happy with so I don't spend ages and ages messing around. Oh, looks like our peach and nana trees are grown. I'll have to harvest some of them in a second. I'm not too sure I'll do anything with this room. This is basically just for show. I wanted to have a nice little window for the front bit because it looks really cool. Let's go out to the front again. Take a nice look. I actually really like this white and cyan checkerboard carpet. That looks really cool, I think. But yeah, the front, I quite like it. The roof, I'm never, as I said in previous episodes, I'm never happy with roof designs that I make. I'm just terrible at them, or I feel like I'm terrible at them. But this one, I kind of like it, I kind of don't. I don't know, I think it's just the amount of hickory that's on there that's putting me off. But I quite like the shape, and especially like these sticking out beams at the front. I think that gives it an extra bit of character to it. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I like it. It's quite small, to be honest. It's smaller than what I expected when I was thinking about it and planning it. Not that I really did much planning anyway, but yeah, it's smaller than I thought it was going to be, but I like it overall. We've got some berry bushes, as I said. I quite like that. When we've got water in here, that'll look extra epic and totally amazing. Here is where the other extension will be coming out here. Just underneath this. I'm not too sure how I'm going to do a roof if we've got a balcony just above it. I'll figure it out. Maybe we'll just do like a flat roof or just glass roof maybe. Here's where the house will eventually be extending out a little bit. I probably won't do it too much because it will look strange if we've got this really, really long roof that's all the same texture. Possibly about here, maybe. Got loads of trees around that I've been farming. Hickory and white cedar are the main ones that I've been using. A little bit of aspen and pine, obviously. This is rhyolite, just chiseled rhyolite, smooth stuff. And I've also been using some marble bricks for like the pathways and stuff, because it's a nice light brick and it gives a nice like contrast to the kind of dark, dirty rhyolite stone. That's a nice clean white colour. I may actually switch this out for rock salt because that's a little bit more pure white. This has got kind of a pinkish tinge to it, and I'm not too sure if I like it. It's okay, but I'd prefer it if it was a little bit more just pure white. So anyway, I think we're going to do a little bit more work, just extend that roof a little bit more. And yeah, actually no. I'd also like to, in between episodes, while I was working on that, like when it went dark and there was too many zombies for me to actually build stuff, I'd go over to my forge and cook up some iron, and I'm doing pretty well in the iron department. I don't know why I'm going over to there. It doesn't look like I've got much there, but I've actually got 8 double sheets and a single sheet. I'm going to need another 11 single sheets before we can make the blast furnace. But we're really, really, really close compared to the last episode when I had no double sheets. That's a lot more double sheets than none. Anyway, if you've been making iron and you've not been like exact with the percentages, you'll probably have a load of extra percentages. Like I've got loads of 60s and a few 25% extras. Basically just offcuts of the bloom, because it will split it into separate 100 pieces, so that's all separate ingots. You can actually melt these down together back in the bloom, and I think I'm going to do that in this episode just to show you how to do it. So I've got the charcoal, and I've got a block of charcoal set up in there already, so we're good to go. All I need to do is throw my blooms back in there, and possibly some more charcoal and some more ore. I'm not too sure if that's how it works. I'm going to throw... Let's throw a few pieces of ore in there as well, and maybe some extra charcoal, just because we can. This has actually taken so much charcoal, it's unbelievable. I've just got a fresh batch in here that I need to harvest and collect. And I'd like to show you possibly the best way of harvesting wood for charcoal. If you're not lucky enough to have loads of sequoia trees around here that you can chop down for charcoal, I think Douglas fir is probably the best tree to go looking for, because they grow really tall. They have a lot of leaves, as you can see, and they drop quite a lot of saplings. And they also grow all together if you put them in a line. So probably the best tree. I was going to just show you cutting down loads of it because it's really cool to see, but it will take me ages to store the logs away. Anyway, let's throw this iron back in the bloomery and see if we can actually cook these back up. So hopefully that is actually gonna work and count as a thing. And it doesn't just destroy all the iron that I just put in there. Please work. Please don't mess me about. So anyway, let's go back and light it, and I'll probably check on this maybe at the end of the episode if it's ready. Fire lighter is needed. So obviously close the doors and get that lit. Okay, so I guess I can head over to the charcoal place and just chop down some trees for you, and then we'll go and do some more work on the roof, I guess. So let's munch a bit of cheese, and you'll notice it may be quite a shock. Since the last episode, I had like nothing built for a house, and now I've got quite a lot built. I felt a little bad because I hadn't really been putting too much work in, or it seemed like I hadn't really been putting too much work in behind the camera, because I was constantly searching for sulfur and other things. So I wanted to get a load of building done so it actually looks like I've done something. And yeah, that's why there's been so much progress in just one episode. Alright, let's fill up our water bottle, and I'm going to head over to the Douglas, my little tree farm. I think you can do this with most trees. I don't think all trees will grow together like this, but quite a lot of trees will. And even if there's just a 1 block gap in between each sapling, that will still work quite well. So I had... Ooh, hello, Mr. Wither Skelly. Why are you not burning? So I have been trying this little method out with oak trees. It seems to work okay. Get it? Okay? No, sorry. Yeah, it works okay. But oak's not the best because the trees aren't the biggest. And yeah, Douglas fir is definitely better for charcoal because the trees are humongous and you get loads and loads of wood out of it. I haven't really done too much work on the cemetery. I will eventually hollow out a nice little area down there for us. But anyway, we've got our tree farm here. It's basically just a row of Douglas fir saplings, and when they grow they kind of turn into just a wall of logs, a wall of trees. We've got one here that hasn't grown. Let's give it some space and it might actually pop out. But anyway, I've basically just planted a whole row of them. I've been getting loads and loads of saplings back from them. Oh, one of them just grew. This entire stack of saplings I got from breaking these leaves. So to get the leaves, I basically just built a nice little pathway up here so I can just break some leaves, and on the other side it's kind of double stacked one on top of the other so I can go even higher and get the ones at the top. Loads. Look at it from this side. That is so much wood there. It's unbelievable. So if we break this with our axe, it's going to break loads, pretty much as it can, or in a really wide area basically. So anyway, prepare yourself. Brace your butts for this. This is amazing. Whoa. Look at that chunk of wood. That's just so cool. So much wood. It's going to take me about 20 minutes just to get all this stuff stored away. So yeah, that's amazing. That's how I've been farming so much charcoal, which is needed for the iron production, and possibly even more for the steel, because I think steel actually comes from iron. So you turn iron into pig iron and then into steel, and then you turn that into different variants of steel. So we're going to need lots of iron, which means lots and lots of charcoal. So yeah, I'm gonna store all these logs up in some log piles, and then we'll get back to working on the house, and I will be right back. Okay, so I guess we're just going to work through the night here a little bit, and I'd like to start moving the roof out a little bit, extending it some more. So I've got some more wood stored downstairs, and it just started raining. Great. Everyone loves the rain. Anyway, I'm basically just going to keep bringing the roof out this way, the way it's going, although there is going to be a kind of cross section here, which I'm not too sure how I'm going to do. Not like that, that's for sure. I'm going to have to go down here, put that there, and get my saw out. This is going to be a pain. Luckily it's an iron saw and it doesn't take too long to break the logs. So what's going to be the more important roof, I guess? I guess this one going this way is going to be more important than this one, so that's going to take priority, and this one will just kind of branch out from it, I guess. So let's keep moving this over them. And as I said, I am terrible at roofs, so it's probably not a good idea for me to be building one on camera, but I'm just gonna extend it a little bit because I don't do too much building on camera, and I feel like you guys are missing out on it a little bit. So I'm gonna need some ladders to get up here. Okay. So if we jump on here, we can just keep bringing it out. And I would have preferred to have a one block point on the top of the roof, but it didn't work out that way. It's 2 blocks wide. The doorway is 2 blocks wide, which is kind of annoying, kind of strange, but I guess we can make it work with wooden doors. It would be quite a lot harder if we were using iron doors. I don't even think we can do iron doors in this. I'm not too sure. Anyway, that's looking all right. And yeah, this side of the roof will be coming out like that, and I guess from here as well, and then from there that'll kind of come out like that. That's looking pretty good. That's looking exactly how I thought it would look as well. I'm gonna jump down to the little storage area, grab some more logs. Hopefully there's nothing bad out here to ruin our day. Looks like we're okay. So hickory is on this side. Whoa. I thought I heard footsteps, and usually when I hear footsteps behind me it's a creeper, so gotta be on the lookout. Let's get all the hickory logs. I'm sure this isn't enough logs. I'm gonna have to do some more chopping. Right, let's go back up. How many? Well, quite a few logs. That should be alright for now. And we'll just pull this out a little bit more, and it should be looking good. I really wish there was some kind of redstone lamps or something, or glowstone, some way of doing hidden lighting, because as much as I love the lanterns, they're actually quite expensive to make, and it's not ideal to have to light everything up with lanterns. So, oh crap. So yeah, glowstone or something like that would be really nice, or just something that I can hide like under a carpet maybe, or just something that I can hide without seeing it. Although I don't mind seeing lanterns, so I guess that's another positive. They may cost a lot of resources, but they look nice. Yeah, this roof should make this little balcony area look a lot better. With a nice little overhang. I'm going to have to light up on top of the roof so we don't get stuff spawning. And let's go one more block out for now. Man, we have got some crazy thunderstorm going on right now. Also, another thing, I keep, obviously because I'm up high and I'm on the edge of a building, I keep like shifting and trying to build, and when you're doing that with logs, it turns them into log piles, and that's a pain in the butt. It really is a pain in the butt. So try not to shift while building, while not falling off stuff. Is quite hard. You kind of need a scaffolding to help you out. So I think that's enough. It's enough for that side. Holy crap, you can actually see the lightning as well. Wow, that is nice. Let's bring this out a little more. I'm not too sure what I'll do when it gets to the edge. Maybe I'll just have it kind of like that with just some pillars coming down. I'm not too sure. I'll have to work that out in a creative world. This is going to be coming out kind of... how am I going to do this? I need blocks here. Okay, well I'll sort that out another time. That's going to be like there, and that can go there, and then that will go there, and then you will go up there somewhere. I don't know. Let's just bring that out a little bit more. Oh, we may actually get a 1 block point on this side, actually. That's quite cool. Nope, didn't want it there. Okay, anyway, I'm going to have to do a load of messing around with this roof, try and get it to look nice. May also change the type of wood that I'm using. And I know, obviously I know that logs is not the most efficient thing to be using as a roof. Like planks would be a lot more resource friendly, but I like things to look nice, and I prefer this texture to plank textures for a roof, so I'm going to keep it with a log texture, I think. That's looking pretty good, I think, though. I'm going to try and make it daytime if I can, so that we can take another look, and then... Wow, it looks really, really bright then. I thought it was going to snow or something. Hopefully it's not daytime and I can actually sleep and get rid of this annoying rain. Whew. It's not daytime. Please, please stop the rain. Walter, quick, do your rain dance. Zombies are burning, so I guess that means the rain's stopping. And yeah, lovely. Rain's gone. Wow, that sound. That sound. So annoying. Okay, I need I guess I'm gonna stack up on some planks or something just so we can get a nice look-see at what I've built. How many blocks is that? 8, not too bad. Get rid of this maybe? No, let's just do it on top of it. Cool, so also need to eat something. May have gone a little bit too high, but we get a good view. So cool. I hate that you can see my shadow. That just looks weird. So yeah, that's looking pretty good, I think. As I said, maybe a little too much of the same texture. I'm going to mess around with that, see if I can get something a little bit better, but overall I like it. And yeah, we're going to have to do some more work in between episodes. In the next episode, I think we're going to actually be possibly making some steel, or actually making the blast furnace so that we can start making steel. We'll probably get down to making some in the episode. But yeah, that's pretty much all for today's episode, I guess. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps me out. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.